gotta search your person now, okay? Go for it. Yeah. Or you know what? I can get a statement. Just I'll get a statement.
We already have his info. Already, we have his info.
623. 10 right.
Right here. Heard it.
Name is Paul Murphy, Paulmurphy. I'm 58 years old. I'm a caregiver for my mother at 1105 Rachel Circle. The crash woke me up out of a sound sleep. I went to bed about 10 and it woke me up at 11:15. I got dressed and came out to examine what had happened. Saw half the neighborhood on the corner. Okay, I went up to make sure the police had been called and that the gentleman was okay in the car. I noticed on the way walking up to the car that he'd taken down the street light, one tree, gone up about 100 feet, lost one of the drive shafts for the rear axle on the car and the rim intact, and continued to slide until he came to a stop.
Can you describe the sound? Because you were in your house sound asleep, right? I mean, just to try to describe the sound, what woke you up?
It was a very large bang. Now I'm trying to put it into perspective of a large bang. It was louder than the back of a triaxle dump truck slamming its tailgate to get the rock out of the truck.
Were you surprised that a car that small could have made that noise? I mean, it must have been going really fast, right?
No, I was very surprised that that small car made that much noise. I thought maybe it was a truck impacting the wall out here or something. I didn't know what it was to think because I was sound asleep. But when I came out and saw that small car, I was quite surprised. Now I did get out and pace the skid marks, knowing a little bit about cars, and I paced out 390 feet of skid marks starting at the other side of Rachel Circle. The car started he started from the center passing line and came across in a slide, and you can see where the tires marks get wider as the car starts rotating around. The car rotated around, caught the curb, jumped in the air, continued to rotate, came down, hit the intersection, was airborne for 35 feet before it came back down again, and then hit the pole completely backwards. Then continued another 150 to 200 feet up the hill where it came to a rest with the axle about 50 feet before it came to a complete stop.
And the whole back of the vehicle was damaged in, right? And
the whole back of the vehicle was punched in approximately, it was a Honda S2000 sports car, and the back of the vehicle was punched in approximately 4 to 5 feet, right in the U shape around that pole.
And where did you see where was the driver and the passenger? Were they sitting down already? Did they try to leave?
No, the driver was still in the car when I walked up there. I did not see any passenger in the vehicle.
Okay.
But I just went up to make sure that everyone was okay and that the police had been called and such, and the fire company showed up shortly thereafter with their truck and taped the scene, and then the police showed up.